What if the answers to life's deepest struggles, pain, confusion, and even failure, are hidden in something as simple and profound as love? Today, we explore the philosophy of Saint Augustine, a thinker who transformed the way we understand love, justice, and human purpose. Through his reflections, we'll uncover how the ethics of love can guide us, how its misdirection can hinder us, and how suffering can become the door to true transformation. The ethics of love and personal growth, Augustine's wisdom for modern times. For Saint Augustine, love isn't just an emotion, it's the driving force behind every human action. In his philosophy, love is the cornerstone of a fulfilled life, and its alignment determines the moral and spiritual health of an individual. Augustine divides love into two forms. Eros, a love driven by self-interest, seeking satisfaction in material or temporary things. Agape or agapeo, a selfless, divine love that prioritizes the well-being of others and aligns with eternal truths. In Canada, a society known for valuing diversity, kindness, and equality, Augustine's message resonates deeply. He challenges us to question, are our actions motivated by love that seeks personal gain, or by a love that seeks to uplift and connect? Love, when rightly ordered, becomes a path to happiness, justice, and peace. Augustine teaches us that aligning our love with divine principles is not just a spiritual endeavor, but also the foundation of a harmonious and meaningful life. Augustine's philosophy invites us to reflect on the role of love in shaping our personal growth. A life driven by agape, a love rooted in higher values, brings clarity, purpose, and resilience. In the Canadian context, where self-improvement and community engagement are highly valued, the ethics of love offers profound insights. Self-reflection, Augustine urges us to examine our hearts. Are we loving rightly? Are we prioritizing values that nurture growth, both personally and socially? Service to others, true love manifests in actions that benefit others, fostering a sense of collective well-being. Alignment with higher values, by focusing on eternal principles rather than fleeting desires, we cultivate a sense of inner stability and wisdom. When we embrace this perspective, personal growth becomes a journey not just of achieving goals but of aligning our deepest intentions with something greater than ourselves. Augustine also warns us about the dangers of misplaced love, when we invest our affection in things that are temporary, material, or selfish. This disordered love, as he calls it, creates imbalance and suffering in our lives. In practical terms, misplaced love might look like chasing wealth or success at the expense of relationships, seeking validation from others instead of developing self-worth, prioritizing temporary pleasures over lasting fulfillment. For Canadians navigating a fast-paced, success-driven culture, Augustine's message is particularly poignant. He reminds us that disordered love leads to suffering and disconnection. When we attach our happiness to unstable sources, we inevitably experience disappointment and isolation. Misdirection of the will. Our choices become driven by ego and short-term satisfaction, pulling us away from our true purpose. To redirect our love toward what truly matters, relationships, virtues, and divine principles, is to reclaim control over our lives and find genuine fulfillment. One of Augustine's most profound teachings is his perspective on suffering. While most of us see pain as something to avoid, Augustine views it as a potential doorway to transformation. In his view, suffering reveals our limitations. Pain forces us to confront the fragility of our desires and the limits of self-reliance. It humbles us, opening the door to divine wisdom. Realigns our love. When we suffer, we're often given the chance to reassess our priorities. Are we clinging to things that cannot sustain us? Augustine sees suffering as a call to redirect our love toward God, the ultimate source of joy. Deepens our faith. For Augustine, suffering isn't meaningless. It's an opportunity to experience grace, to grow closer to God, and to find strength beyond ourselves. In the Canadian landscape, where individuals often face challenges like isolation, stress, or uncertainty, Augustine's philosophy offers hope. Pain isn't just an obstacle, it's a teacher, guiding us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and our relationship with the divine. Augustine's wisdom on love, suffering, and growth is as relevant today as it was centuries ago. He calls us to reflect on our loves. Are they aligned with eternal truths, or are they leading us astray? He challenges us to see suffering not as the end, but as a new beginning, a chance to cultivate strength and grace. So, what about you? Are you ready to reorder your love and embrace the growth that comes from it? Leave your thoughts in the comments, and let's continue this journey of self-discovery together. And remember, subscribe to the channel for more insights that connect timeless philosophy with modern life. Until next time.